Hi everyone, and I hope you all are doing well. My name is Carolina and I typically post videos on luxury and contemporary handbags and SLGs. If that is something you are interested in, I hope you consider subscribing. In today's video, I wanted to do a quick review and what fits on the Louis Vuitton Favorite PM. So I wanted to show you guys what fits in this bag, both with and without an organizer. This way, if any of you are interested in this bag, you can kind of see like what items fit in here. I think this is a great bag for like a date night, or if you are going, I don't know, to run some errands and you just want a casual bag. You could tuck this chain into the bag and have a nice crossbody bag. And I apologize if you guys hear my puppy playing with his toy. But yes, I definitely do recommend this bag. Mention that I used to own this bag in this exact colorway and size, as well as the size, both in the Damier Ebene as well as the monogram. And unfortunately, I sold all three of my favorites, and I have regretted it since, especially because obviously the bag is discontinued, and I'm very particular with like the condition of the bag, I guess you would say. I don't like this plate to be heavily scratched up, and I typically prefer the protective sticker to be on it. So that was one of the things I needed when I was looking to repurchase this bag or add it back to my collection. And then the second thing is, which I know it's not a deal breaker for most people, and to some people it's silly. I know when I had my sales associate at Louis Vuitton, this would drive her nuts, but I love my bags to be made in France. I don't mind if they're like made in Spain or Italy and stuff like that, but I kind of want them made in France. I typically prefer that the most. So that was another thing that decreased my options when I was looking for this bag pre-loved. So when I finally found this one, and it was in very, very good, it was listed as excellent condition, I knew I just had to get it. So as far as the bag goes, on the exterior, there's only really 2 or 3, I would say, signs of wear. The first sign of wear, and it's not a deal breaker for me because I know with my other favorites I had the same issue. So this is not something that bothers me. I know it was going to happen either way, whether I got one without this issue or with. It was going to happen either way. And that is, you could probably see in certain areas, like here, there's like a line going across the flap where this magnet is. So that was one of the issues with the bag, but again, it does not bother me. The second issue, or flaw I should say, is there is a tiny mark right here where there's like a scuff on the leather. Doesn't bother me. And then the last issue was with this strap, where I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but there is somewhere to the strap where this strap was threaded in and out of the bag, or in and out to attach to the bag, which is why I just had these little clasps that look identical almost to the Louis Vuitton ones, and I could easily now go in and attach the strap like normal and remove it when I'm not using the bag, and roll it up and put my bag in its dust bag and put it in my little cupboard until I'm ready to use the bag again. Those were the main issues with the bag. There was no wear to the inside as far as any kind of marks. The bag is in absolutely perfect condition. The bag does not feature any back pocket, which again is not a deal breaker for me. I usually have my phone in my hand or in my pocket of my leggings or my jacket, or I'll sometimes put it in my bag, but I usually have it in my hand typically. So the bag does feature, for just a quick overview for anyone who's not aware, you do have this chain shoulder strap, which is detachable on the one side, but it is not completely removable. So you have this for if you want a nice dressy bag for like a dinner or a date night or anything like that, or a wedding, whatever you would need this for. You are able to wear this as a nice evening bag. And then you do have the non-adjustable crossbody strap, which is the way I prefer to wear this bag. I love wearing this bag as just a crossbody bag. I do like to keep the chain hanging like this. I think it adds a nice little touch to the bag, but obviously if you do not want this chain, you could obviously tuck it on the inside, and then you just have a nice little shoulder bag that is pretty casual if you wanted it to be. On the inside of the bag, you just have this one pocket and then this open compartment. So let me show you guys quickly what fits in this bag with both an insert and without an insert, because I noticed I typically prefer to carry inserts in my bag, and the insert that I had for this bag was one of the thicker ones, and it does take up a little bit more space, unfortunately, but that's okay. So let me get into what fits in. Okay, so to start off, let's put some items in here. The first item that I would need is my Louis Vuitton card holder, and that fits in perfectly. Another item is my Louis Vuitton key pouch, and that actually fits in that pocket right here. I'll also need my four ring key holder, which has my car key or key fob on it, no problem. I'll need my hand sanitizer, which fits without an issue. The next thing I would need is my little pill case or container, and that fits in, no problem. I will need my hand cream and a lip gloss. I'll also need my little migraine pills. So I do have my mints, and let's see if that'll close if I put my mints in here. So that does fit, as you can see, and there's no real bulging or any issues like that. So that's definitely more than I would need, but it does fit. So if you were wondering on what fits in this bag, those are the items that fit. I have the iPhone 10X Max, I think it is, and that fits in no problem. My organizer is from Zumoni, and if they still have this particular organizer, I will link it down below for you guys. Like I said, I've had this organizer when I had this bag previously, and this bag is discontinued, so I'm not sure if they have it. If they do, I will definitely link it down below for you guys. So going back into the bag, my card holder, and that fits. Let's see if the 4-ring key holder fits. We have that, hand sanitizer, my pill container. Okay. Let's see, my hand cream and my lip gloss. So let's see if this fits. So that all fits. There is a little bit of indentation right here, but doesn't bother me too much. And then the bottom, just a little bit right here, but nothing too crazy. Let's see if the mints will fit. So let's see if we could get the mints in, and my migraine pills. Okay, so again, I'm able to get this in. There is just a little bit of indentation here and here and at the bottom. I don't know if you could tell, but nothing too significant. You could definitely fit all of that in there with or without the organizer, so that is great. That is everything that fits into this bag that I would carry on a daily basis. So I hope this video helped you guys if you are looking to purchase this bag. I know, again, I don't think this is as popular as it used to be, but it's definitely a great bag in my opinion. And if you are able to find this bag in decent condition for a reasonable price, I mean, sometimes these can go upwards of $1,800 or $2,000 depending on the size and the condition. You know, I think that's a little extreme in my opinion, considering this bag. I think the one I have, I was able to see on the tag, even though I think Fashion File took it off. This bag originally cost $805 when the original owner purchased this. So, you know, you could always go to Louis Vuitton and request a price quote to see how much it would cost to change out the leather pieces. So that's always an option too, if you find one that's in a reasonable price, but maybe it has a scratched plate, or maybe it has, you know, some wear to the leather. The plate right here and the leather, as far as I'm aware of, I know they used to replace those. As far as right now, I don't know if they still do. I haven't purchased directly in store or had a sales associate in a while, so if you guys know if these are kind of things that you could replace at Louis Vuitton, definitely let us know down below, because if someone's looking to purchase this would be great to know in case there's one for a good price and they could replace just the hardware or the leather. That would be perfect, because then you could get a great price and practically almost a brand new bag when you replace these items. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you in the next one.